they really gonna stick this shit to him, man. It's fucked up, man. As I told you, fucking with some goofy lame, man. That's what always happens every time, man. Fucking with some lames, you always end up in some behind the bars shit. You know, so you like trying to steal from you. You think you slick, man. Detroit for on purpose. Think you slick. Mm-hmm. I'm like, dear granny, man. The battery low. Damn. Boy, you got password. Put this. Nah, this is a special spot for it. This is stuff I got for the boy, so he can know the truth. He can know low key his dad was a national hero, saved humanity from himself and the ETs, motherfuckers. Let's see. Man, you might be running. You might be on your last battery run, man. This might be it. You supposed to have things looked up the course. You like, come on, baby, tweet. Now you tweaking. Tweety, tweaky, tweet, tweet, tweet. Damn. Whew. Get the fans what they want. Man, I'm tired of that shit. It keeps doing that every time you want to storm. Give the fans wipe this off the camera. You on stupid mode. Man, give the fans what they want. Give the fans what they want. Mm. Gotta go get some water. This plug in don't want to stick. It keep moving. It's getting on my nerves. It's plug old. The socket old. I mean, it's supposed to stay in, but it keeps sliding out. Barely touching it. All right. Might get some playoff football started. I hit one of these lights. Playing the Bengals tonight. Oh, ooh, ooh. I'm kind of tired, but I want to play because there's too many cheaters on the 2K network right now, and I'm really trying to focus on football because I like football. I want to test myself physically and mentally. So we're gonna try and go against the Bengals. You know what? We had a little tough time with them last time we played them. They still trying to beat us, man. They the only team. They the only team on this game that ever beat us since we opened up the franchise mode. They the only team that ever beat us, and I have to go all the way back into into the streams to find that loss. That loss was like 3 years ago. Let me get y'all updated real quick. For the fans, check this out. Look at them Raiders. Look at them Raiders and look at the motherfucking Jets. They pulled it off over Kansas City. They barely won that game. Let's see if we get a box score or something. It was only one turnover. The Jets did not turn the ball over. It went down to the wire. Trevor Lawrence had 368 yards and Patrick Mahomes had 226 yards. He in his 9th season. Time flies, but it don't seem like it's his 9th season though. You got Trevor Lawrence in his 4th season. Interesting. All these games were close. The Bengals kind of, you know what I'm saying, they ran the score up, and then we got to watch that. They throwing the ball. They is throwing the ball. Look at, the Giants got that defense on the Bears. They shut the Bears out 24-0. So there's gonna be the Giants and the Packers. You got the NFC South rivals with the Falcons and the Buccaneers. Oh man. We playing our arch rivals. Like everybody in Ohio know what this game means to us. Like this huge. It's a playoff game too. It's huge. I just want to go in and play. I'm ready. We could do some more stats and stuff afterwards. I'm ready to play. I can't take it no more. Because it's the only team that ever beat us, and they really need. This is a must win game. This is a must win game, and they trying to end our dynasty. Let's see, man. You know what? Man, we went all white, man. Nah. We at home. They gonna let us wear all white because I can't. Let's see. I'm supposed to be change their uniform too. We're gonna wear traditional. Let's go 1960 or something classic. No, that's 2017. Don't they got the 1960 jersey on here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alternative classic. Yeah, that's the jersey we're wearing for playoffs. Yeah, we're 1960s. Cleveland Browns. We wearing the Jim Brown jersey. Jim Brown, nah, he was like late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, so these are the Jim Brown jerseys. He got 87 tackles on the season, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Here we go, man. This is it.
Today,
you putting yourself under a lot of pressure. I'm
from
tired
First
too.
Energy Stadium
No
in
playoff
Cleveland,
game.
Ohio.
Man, this is our first time playing the Bengals.
It's the AFC Divisional
First
Round
playoff game.
playoffs.
We always get home field advantage. Yeah, we got the numbers on our hat, on our helmets. Yeah, we wearing these the whole playoff, y'all. Come on, man. One game at a time to these Madden Bowls. We're gonna make it to the Madden Bowl. We gotta beat 4 humans to make it to the Madden Bowl.
It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
17 losses. But obviously,
it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Then we're gonna try to make it to the All-Man Bowl against the Online squad. I'm not fucking around. I had some
success against the online squad.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
The Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
What a great game that was to watch last week because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape. Let's see if that same hot quarterback shows up in this one.
The leg is an issue. It's like, you got to stay off your legs more. That's what I'm learning how to do. You really got to rest. If you don't get your rest, you open yourself up for injury. Let's see what that defense moved on last time. It was the sky. Okay, you will fall.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Ain't nowhere to go.
Catches left side.
Yeah,
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try to get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Yeah. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
Yeah!
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And playoff games in and of themselves, we know they're pressure-filled. That's not breaking any news, but you have to wonder how much added pressure this team feels, given that a perfect season is on the line. They heard it during the regular season. Now they've sat home for 2 weeks hearing about it. Can they handle that as well as the team that they're facing in order to try and advance?
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense can go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Win all 19 games.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chum. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
All you gotta do is get big, don't get hurt, and don't do nothing stupid out there. Don't do nothing that's outside
After the
body.
pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
If I can't make no Superman play, I ain't gonna get myself hurt trying to make no Superman play.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Just play smart.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
You can't just do what you want to do out there.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
Yeah.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Always on the goal line. Right, plowed up the middle.
On the give, this is their fullback. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Yard is better than no yard.
Well, big man with ball. Met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Two fullbacks
they go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right right around the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop downward behind the line of scrimmage.
You want to go for it or field goal? This field goal is for that.
So on fourth down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No effort.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
They're on the 31-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round. On the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? We're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right?
Yeah,
they go on the road for the first round of the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
While it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes down to play.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as out officially a loss of 1. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll drive this one down to Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there on the Bengal first.
First down, Bengals.
First down, here's Burrow. It's caught on the right side, it's Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Cover that shit, man.
Again, it's Burrow.
Damn.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there with a nice pickup.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Getting this into the hands of Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy.
I want to help him out.
Complete once again to Higgins. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
He's going to hand it off this time.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
4-yard fight.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
You already know who he is. Sneaky shit.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
The ball.
Burrow will throw. The D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Hines Ward with that good defense over there, man, on that corner.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. That's the way they should look at it.
At their own 28-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Unnecessary roughness.
Oh, we got perfect foul. He be entered out of bounds. Yeah,
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And all the way inside the 13 before they drop it. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys pile out. Find your way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And it is up.
Kick is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Bengals 3.
Go.
Set now to kick this away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They're on 20-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Get the fucking ball.
Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Extra point forthcoming.
In the playoff. I think that's his first playoff touchdown.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
It's about to be a blowout. We had a blowout last 3 games of the season. Wow, this is about to be a blowout.
And you can bet to put your 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
You got Christie on that side.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow able to find Higgins. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, man, it's a playoff game with that poor tackle like that, man. Be patient.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Burrow to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
Whenever you pick that play,
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to match the 4-3 defense, but
fielded right around the 8.
Hole, man. That was a hole right there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Remember, no fourth
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Now he'll let it. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Come on, man. Next time, just be patient. You got that route.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Go for the touchdown.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Called a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, we got the first down. Stop the clock. 1 second left in the field goal range. All right, you did the right thing. You got out of bounds. You let him hit you out of bounds at the right time. I was trying to get what yards possible so you can't get the field goal. Yeah, 46 yards.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away.
That's the kick. Is it good?
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a third in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it's the Las Vegas Raiders who are moving on as they knock off the New York Jets.
Damn.
Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
We always win when we get a defensive touchdown, so we already got the see that was just poor tackling. You can't be guessing where the ball go. You got to wait till you catch the ball, watch his feet, and then execute and tackle the ball and make a tackle.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Get the ball back, too, so that's better.
Home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Come on, man.
Oh, spinning away.
Oh!
And he spins through. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game. I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll try and run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And 4 yards there takes him to the 45. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's good.
And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Chubb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Chubb.
Go!
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pounding the ball on them with dope, playing good defense. Let's see. Let's do the pass here. We're going to work on the whole playbook, man. I'm speaking to this halfback playbook first. I'm learning this first.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a game of matchups. and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the 3, second and a
You got
yard.
Henderson, too. You got Henderson up the middle. You got a lot of options here. Touchdown!
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all total. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Let's go, man. You know what? I don't know what team Sanders on here.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You know, I let the computer drop their own players.
Fields this way up at the 17. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here first and 10 at about the 32. Set up to throw. Now Burrow loses the football.
Joe Burrow sacked. Fumble on the play.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
You got to help get the field out.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
You got the most athletic linebackers in the league. You got Divisional County and Kiko Alonso back there.
Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
He used to play baseball. He's a quarterback.
And the lead is now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And we brought Divisional County back.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Who's going to put on the highlights for the touchdown?
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Good-looking return set up here.
Somebody from defense got to be on the highlights.
Their own 32-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this
Well,
game?
Miles Garrett, too, but
you
know,
should
Miles
be,
Garrett already
just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. On that last possession,
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They losing.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Okay, I went for normal, so you know you're supposed to get narrow and wide now. Come on. That's your man right there.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3.
Holding.
But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Holding, bingy.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Just help out on the wide receivers.
On second down, here's Burrow.
Go dog, nigga.
Looking left side, and it's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year, looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Hit his ass.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
He tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
He hit his ass on. So he did the dog pound move on. They turned to a dog, wild dog on him. You see that he hit him? He did the dog pound move on him. He did it for him. All right, man. Please don't get on
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Like you the 85 Bears, man. You keep giving them dumb touchdowns.
From the 6.
You do something marvelous on defense.
Oh, leads them behind on the spin. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
I feel
and on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
That pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got
this is called touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. Man, it's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well.
Here's the blowout.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
You got Tennessee Titans. What the fuck they thought this was going to be, man? They pulled that shit with Tennessee last week. Get over this week. They have their run. Get over. Move on to the AFC
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Remember, this on all match.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This game hasn't gone their way. They got a couple
Second and 10 now. Burrow. It's taken in by Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. And it's a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
And
the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Cincinnati.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, this is it. It's the fourth quarter.
Now Burrow on first down. From left side complete. It's Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
We're going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Ball carrier. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Burrow to throw on second down.
Hell no,
this will be caught at about the 5.
Complete.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
At the 5.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The quick snap caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
Touchdown in the fourth quarter.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown.
Long coverage, man. You should have went back to the 4-3. Because you stop them with the nickel once, you know they always going to make the adjustment. You pass that ball right in front of you, just got to get in front of them faster and get the interception like you did.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Run it back, run the clock out.
And a fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here's that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game are trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble-prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
They'll try and run with their fullback. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
8 rushes. We got 50 yards rushing on the day. Now go back to Nick Chubb.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They run a whole play clock all the way down on them. They're not getting the ball back. You're going to have your defense nice and tired by the end of this game. They're going to be wore the fuck out.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again.
They gave up the touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
That was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And they open the
one
lead
game
now
away
at
from making the
25.
Madden Bowl. This is the first Madden Bowl ever. Fuck the Super Bowl, the Madden Bowl. More than this all Madden. Field level.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now increase here as he's past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
They got a couple. We ain't about to give up no more. Man, I ain't ran this defense on a long time. They're going to let me do it. We're going to go down rush on them.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And
everybody left the island
for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 64 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
That's why you can't play.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple
fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down
quarterback,
and I just
everybody
remember as a
wide
player,
open.
when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go,
right back, man.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Just stick with the 4-3 defense, just like that. They won't let me go play down
around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
He should have been that open, man. Fuck them.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They look fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. And this one is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there. They go for it here on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Yeah, kick one more field goal on the motherfucking Bengals, man. Big run, bitch. 30 yards. You like 29, 30-yard run anyway. Yeah. Field goal. I call
so
timeout.
Stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
I was being smart with him. I wasn't trying to force shit with him. He was 5 for 10, 90 yards. He had 2 passing touchdowns with no interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Even though Joe Burrow, I still have the higher quarterback rating. Because I ain't turn the ball over, see? Don't turn the ball over. He had 324 yards, he had 2 interceptions though. He got sacked a bunch of times too. That makes a difference. How many sacks do you actually have? Two. Devontae Samuels and Max Foe. I got a sack with Max Foe. Right. Interceptions. Yeah, 2 interceptions. Right. Devontae Clowney and Kiko Alonso got the interception. Right. They got the interception. Who had the most tackles? Logan Wilson. Yeah, he popping out. Well, he on their squad. He had 13 tackles. Kiko Alonso had the most tackles on our squad. He had 9. He playing Pro Bowl. He stepping up right at the end. He playing Pro Bowl ball right at the end, man. That's what I got him in there for. Playing Pro Bowl ball on defense. Right at the end. Let's check out running backs real quick. Let's check out rushing numbers. Who had the most in rushing? Spence. Right, he rushed for 145 yards by himself, see? Charlton had 67 yards. He shut Joe Mitchell down. He only had 27 yards. He's the only person he only had 7 carries. We don't let nobody run the ball. So that helps the defense out too. We shutting the run down. They can't run the ball on us. We too athletic. We make too many tackles across the field. So we make it harder. We make it hard for anybody to run. Period. McChub. Still carry 76 yards. That's modest. Right, we still be bringing it. Receiver. We threw the ball not that much, but when we threw the ball, we made big plays. We threw the ball. That's what it was. That's what it was about. We're gonna throw the ball. We're gonna make a big play, and we're gonna get the first down. I got him from Northwestern. Yeah, he's from Michigan. Steven Driver. Yeah, buddy. Let's see who we play next. I know we gotta see who we play next now. Let's look at a few stats. Got an update on what's this update I was thinking about? What's the update? Oh, I already had the update. Showed y'all the update with Nick Chubb. Like, he's on pace to getting the rushing record. Like, he's so close. There he is right there. We just talked him up. He's close to getting that rushing record. You need like 2 or 3 more seasons. He'll have it. He'll have it. All right. Let's move on. For the AFC Championship game. We play Las Vegas. I know we're going to be playing Las Vegas. The Giants pulled it off. And then Tampa Bay must be tough this season because they just marching through people. They really had too much trouble with the Falcons, looks like. So this definitely gonna be a good game. And then we play Sunday at 3 o'clock. We play the Raiders first. I'm gonna take a break real quick before we even do the AFC Championship game. I'm gonna take a break. I need to recuperate a little bit. I don't even know what time it is. I'm pretty sure it's kind of late, but yeah, I do need to recuperate a little bit. We're one more game away from making it to the first Madden Bowl, man. That's awesome. This is Super Bowl 60. But it's going to be the first Madden Bowl in our team history. Stay tuned. I'm about to upload the live on that too.